This isn't going to be a long live stream. Trust it isn't. I wasn't even going to go live, but I did because Amy, you're not 100% real. You're not. You don't take accountability. Um, Everyone knows that was Armor All, and yet you still won't take accountability for it. You've never shown any proof that I would fake cancer. You've never shown any proof that you work. Melissa, you've been talking about Cindy now for how many months? Nobody even remembers what the fuck you're mad at. Do you? You think if you just keep calling her cocktail and you're like, now she's all friendly with us. Where are we all friendly? No, Amy, you will never do right. Obviously. Because you're a fucking bullying bitch. You are. You're a big bullying bitch. Melissa, do you know what damage you're doing to that box? I mean, it's cool that you have that relation. I didn't know you were feeding him like 5 pounds of raw hamburger, and I could see bringing him some water and stuff, but he's gonna. It's like DDP, taking those ducks away from their mothers so they don't know how to take care of themselves and shit. You're making him like want to walk right up to humans that might harm him. I mean, it's one thing to drop some trail mix around the way, but and if you think that animals can't feel vibes, you're so wrong. In every single live stream you do, you're sitting there calling somebody who hasn't even been on their channel in how many days? They post something on their community post and you got to make a big fucking deal about it. Do you know what that makes you? A fucking bullying busybody bitch. Now, what do you think? I'm going to deny that Sharon and Cindy have said shitty shit about me? No, absolutely they have. But I'm just thinking, what's up with the lack of acknowledgement? Like, you're like, nobody could take accountability while there's a bunch of bitches in there. Like, Tiffany knows that everything she fucking does, she never sends anything. She just does it to get people's addresses. That's my opinion. TH does that. Okay. And Bama was in Cindy's live stream plenty. The fact that you fuckers are arguing about who started it first is so fucked up. It really fucking is. When at the end of the day, in one full swoop, Cindy, I'm sorry, not Cindy, Christine F could have purchased a fucking car for Bama instead of an airline ticket that's going to go to waste. I mean, sure, come to America now after everybody knows that's fucking creepy, Amy. And if you don't think it is, it is. It's one thing for her to come there and, but like, I'm not gonna lie, Amy seems more, I don't know, maybe when they do get together, maybe her and Christine are like, hey, we'll beat a bitch. I don't know. But I don't, for some reason, I don't know if Christine will bring out the worst in Amy. Is that what happened? I saw one of Amy's live streams today talking about how, well, she used to put some effort, she's talking about Sharon, into her. Of course, she likes to call her wonky now. That's fucking stupid. That is dumb. What what is standing in the way of you being an adult and addressing people as they'd like to be addressed on social media? Me as SG, Sharon as Sharon or SV, Cindy as Cindy. What's standing in your fucking way of that? Huh? Mandy Crouch goes in and says, it pissed me off so much when Miracle Girl called you antibiotic Amy. Wait a minute. Let me get that straight. Well, first of all, Mandy, you go around and you talk a lot of shit about me. Oh, and another thing, I saw Melissa going, and if you're so weak from cancer, shut your fucking dick sucker mouth. Okay? Oh, I think they're the same thing, aren't they? I'm sorry. I don't care, Melissa. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about anybody. If your life is so fucking great, talk about your life. Talk about your life, bitch. How wonderful it is. I mean, how hard is it? How difficult or blank page must it be that every time you go live, you're calling Cindy cocktail? Now, I trust me, I am no way, shape, or form saying that both of them have not said shitty stuff. Okay. But let's be for real. I literally saw Amy's chat just a couple of months ago where she's listening to every movement behind Sharon. And yes, was she high? Yes, she was. But how is that not addiction shaming when you're going to bash her teeth and your buddies with, TH? I mean, how did her teeth get fucked up, huh? Like, do you stand for anything, TH? Recovering with you? What are you recovering from? Let me just get this straight. Now, I'm not putting people down on a program. I'm not. Methadone, Suboxone, I'm not. I'm not. What I'm saying is, it's just another addiction. So, there's one person I know in this community, and it was benzos for them, that they kicked cold turkey. Hello, Judge Bucket Aldalia. No, no, I'm not upset with anybody. If you're in here to cause trouble, I'm just gonna fucking boot you. If you don't know how to act accordingly and talk about actual topics, because actually my topic talking so far has been people who just can't stop talking about people. Let me ask you something, Judge. No, you seem to think you're so for what's right. You ever look at that video where there's Armor All? You got some Armor All in your car door? Huh? Have you ever looked at my video where it's Armor All? I don't ever see you over at Amy saying, Amy, when you're going to take accountability, that's clearly fucking armor on. So don't even try it. You don't judge anyone. You don't judge. It's just gross to watch people who can't adult. There's no, I don't have a friendship with Sharon. Okay, but it's okay for them to call me Miracle Girl or Meth G, Mandy? Is it? Or to call Cindy Cocktail or to call Sharon Wonky? So you're fine with all that. You're fine with all that, Mandy. Just not if I say something about Amy. Well, then that's stupid. You have to find offense with all name calling. Hi, Rainbow. You don't get to pick and choose who can be called names and who can't, and not take accountability that you're a fucking bully. You can't be okay with somebody calling everybody else names and then pick and choose. It doesn't, you don't get it both ways. You don't get it both ways. She is dirty. What she said about me made me sound dirty. What she's saying about Sharon makes her sound dirty. What she allowed her room to write about panty pudding and me and Tanger made us sound, you know, stop it. Stop it. Being accused of having pills in my car because it's Armor. But what if I did have a bottle of fucking Tylenol in my car? But this bitch is a liar. Yeah, she fucking lies. Made her sound dirty. I didn't come on YouTube and talk about her pap smear. She did. She doesn't get to say, hey, you don't want people talking about their opinions on shit? Then don't come on YouTube and talk about it. Oh, well, too fucking bad then, right? Amy makes up shit. Yeah, she be making shit up. Anybody can look at my video and see it's Armor. She had no shame in her game to even still have the community post up saying she's got her team on it. She's got her team on Armor to harass somebody who was fighting cancer. But she's never proven I don't have cancer. I've proven multiple times about cancer. I'm not going to keep fucking doing that. Anybody can go back and see. People don't fucking fake cancer that are decent people, and I'm a decent person. I'd never do something like that. You, but Melissa tonight wanted to say, "What's up? I thought you were so weak from cancer, but you can go online." I mean, shut your fucking trap, man. Why don't you just fucking leave me alone? Do I have cancer or not, according to you? But in the meantime, no, no, no. They've changed that, Mandy. They've changed that. But let's address you calling yourself Jewish. Can you imagine? So the anti-Semite, comes out in Mandy. No, 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 Chris. No, no, no. That's facts right there. Just like how Nitty was screaming about he hates all white people, man. White women, especially. White women, especially. But it would be a white Jewish woman. And you got Mandy coming in saying shit like that. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, they did change it, Mandy, but listen, does that matter? I'm not a drug addict. I didn't fake cancer. It's getting really fucking ridiculous. For you to say that about Jews, wow. No, Chris, I don't. You've never seen me harass somebody for having armor. You've seen me harass somebody for having a dirty pap smear, friable cervix. Look it up. I didn't tell them to come on live and talk about their pap smear. No, Chris, you want to admit you're either anti Semite or you have an issue with what Mandy just said in here. Good, Mandy. Good for you. Good for you. Then why are you gonna fucking sit there while somebody's calling somebody miracle girl? You're mocking stuff. You got a problem with somebody having a need for antibiotics? Yeah, well, Mandy was, Chris. Exactly, Rainbow. Thank you. That's exactly what that is. No, Chris. Actually, I don't. Actually, I don't. Only when they've called people names for so fucking long that still just waiting for her to just say, you know what, that is armor all. That was some bullshit. But no, to this day. Well, Chris, you know what? I'm going to give you 300 seconds to think about how you can change the channel and go away. Because let's agree to disagree and go look at another live stream. Okay? All right? I mean, Amy will say she doesn't pick on people's looks. Well, she does. She's constantly talking about Sharon's hair and everything about her. She used to do it about Maddie. She is insistent that Armor All is drugs. And when I said, well, I don't know, maybe she didn't know what an Armor All bottle looked like. Maybe they don't sell it in Australia. I was a racist. Now, if you want to jump on board with those kind of debates, like she likes to debate people about their own truth, people she doesn't even know. I don't know that girl. I couldn't debate her about her own truths, but for some reason, she thinks she can me. But she knows she can't, but she's willing to be a big bullying bitch. In the meantime, we got Nitty inciting terrorism. He's going off the chain. People go, well, don't do it though. If you're not going to do anything. Well, yesterday I said I fucking did. What more do you fucking want? You want me to, what? Do it yourselves, motherfuckers. But I do know fucking liars when I see them. I do know not adult behavior when I see it. Even up to feeding that fox and taking away its hunting skills and making it more domesticated to humans, I know enough to know. Unless you're planning on bringing that fox home, you need to stop. And I know I've heard Melissa say sometimes she doesn't want to wake her husband up because he's got to be up early. So she'll sleep in the guest room. But then tonight they want to call Cindy Cocktail and say how fucking weird it is. I don't even think she sleeps with her husband. I mean, shut up. Right, Rainbow. It's also like I'll see people get arrested for calling a black person the N word somewhere. And Nydia's had live stream after live stream after live stream after live stream inciting violence against white people. But their old faithful resort of an argument is to talk to me about Jewish. Dang, man. Damn. They have less of a problem with somebody saying they woke up in the morning, got a gun, and they're going to do random acts of violence on elderly white people in the elevator, the bathrooms, the community room, in their senior building, and at Walmart. And yet they went live. Exactly. It's not, Rainbow. Mm-mm. It's not. It is not. I mean, she is just off the chain, and the fucking stress that her chats used to be chill. Melissa, I didn't do anything to you. And I even went into your room and tried to apologize to you for Mary saying wetback. I didn't see you in my live stream. I was booted from my own live stream because I had ran out. I see you guys make fun of that, though. You make fun of that in comments, all of you, and not all of you guys, but them, and say they don't poverty shame. But they love talking about people. And like if somebody sends them dog food at Christmas 3 years ago, Amy hasn't stopped with that. I mean, it's incredible to me. Incredible. The hypocrisy. Mandy went right to, let's talk about you being Jewish. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I just asked you a question. Was it okay to partake in a live stream where all they did was call people names? And that was your response because you didn't want to take accountability, Mandy. And yet they all sit there and they go, take accountability, take accountability, get a job, get a job. Like anybody in the right mind would tell these fuckers where they work. Serious? They need to take accountability for their mental health. There's something wrong with these so called beautiful lives that they try to rub in people's faces. Right, Judge. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Excuse me. Excuse me. I burp. Absolutely. A. I burped the alphabet. B. Absolutely, Judge. Right? Amy literally one time in a live stream, KFC, they were mocking me for having dog food on my wish list. And KFC said, well, I put dog food on my wish list. And wow, Mandy. Why don't you just get the fuck out of here? You act stupid. You're not an adult. I don't have the time for you. Um, and Amy said, "Oh, KFC, we're not talking about you though. We're talking about SG." As if the circumstances differ. You don't get to do that. You don't get it both ways. That makes you a judgmental, bullying bitch. Name caller, liar. I mean, to think they were arguing about whose idea it was to start a GoFundMe for Bama. And yet they accuse me constantly of shit I don't do. But they were arguing about that. As opposed, you know what? Not once did they drop the link for it. Not once did they drop the link for it. Not once. I mean, if your heart was in the right place, you'd know exactly what Rainbow is saying right here. You'd already know that. the Yeah, I mean, exactly, Judge. Like, Amy justified the fact that when I ended chemo the first time, um, well, Chris, I don't, but I can have an opinion. I can have an opinion. I can have an opinion. When I ended chemo, and it was my last chemo treatment, so my nurse had given me like a card that her and Christine F zoomed right in on who my surgeon was, right? And next thing, it's my fault if I wanna. But Izzy will tell you she never put an end to chemo celebration up. You know what I mean? All untrue. I'm not a malingering gun. Okay, Izzy? I don't know you. I don't know you to even call you that. But you feel like you know me for some reason, but you don't. I can tell you for a fact, you have only been known to me. Oh, did you donate to me? Yes, you did. If I won the lottery tomorrow, I'd fucking send it right back to you. Because you have hung that over my head. You really have. And every comment you make, you talk about my kid. Every fucking comment you make. And I don't even know your real name or nothing. Nothing about you. Did I make you a mod in here? Yeah. As a fucking like olive branch. You know exactly that your mission was to bully someone in an aggressive gang bullying scenario through Discord and with your friends and different accounts. Um, and that's what you like. You probably are known as the bitchy lady in your village in Scotland. I don't know you. Is he? They all say they're blocked here, but they're not. They have me blocked. But they will all continue to say they're blocked here, but we're blocked from their channel. Yeah. Oh, and I saw Amy say just people and anybody who goes to SG or Miracle Girls, I'm sorry. Anybody who goes to Miracle Girls, unsubscribe for me. I don't want you here. Like, really? What's fucking wrong with you, man? You should, if you have people who are interested in you and interested in me, you want to dictate where they go. See, Chris? So it's kind of the same way, right? Kind of the same. It's not really the same. I'm not, but what I'm saying is a fact. You don't get it both ways. If you're ever fighting for something that they've denied you for before, and then maybe, this next fucking government department wants to tell you, oh, but you can't have that. But the other place said you could have it because of this. Say, no, 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 you don't get it both ways. And make sure you point out to them the hypocrisy. And I guarantee you, they will know that at the end of the fucking day, you don't get it both ways. That's why right to a speedy trial in the Constitution, they don't give people speedy trials. Otherwise, it would set a precedent. because they know they don't get it both ways. And some attorney would cite a case that happened and say, you don't get it both ways. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Once a precedent is set, then any lawyer can cite, hey, nah, you don't get it both ways. Amy's a liar. Armor All is fucking Armor All. Anybody can go to my video with the Armor All on the side of my pocket. Lots of, oh, so I screwed up and it was a 4-ounce bottle and not a 10-ounce. Like I mean, come on now. Oh, why would you show a picture of a 10-ounce bottle? Who cares, lady? It's fucking Armor All. Anyone can see. It's Armor All. Then I'm a racist because I don't know if they sell Armor All in Australia. Chris, you know logically that is not, it's not illogical for somebody to have Armor All in their car door. No, Black Bogus. How about you learn how to change the fucking channel? Just change channel. That's all you have to do. If you can't, if you're going to sit there, a lot of those channels will continue about taking accountability while they are fucking lying. Amy knows that's not her hair color, but she's 100% not fake. She knows those aren't her eyebrows or her eyelashes. That's fine. I don't care. Lots of people did. Okay. See how many, like, really, like, do you think that somebody, look at, do you think Lax Lotus that I just had to block 2 times is concentrating on moving forward and productivity in their life? Do you see any of them doing that, Chris? Do you go there to their channels and tell them that? I didn't see you at Melissa's telling her that tonight, but she sure could use that advice. I'm all for advocating against social media bullying and defamation and slander. I'm against that shit, okay? They're not. They're for it. Okay, see? Now see? Deflection. And Chris, you got one more opportunity to say something intelligent. And then I'm booting you. Because you're a waste of time. And don't know that you don't have to be here. And that's that. In fact, I'm not even staying live anymore because I said what I wanted to say. And they all want to come back to me. Yeah, well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about you. No, I'm on my fucking channel and I am talking about that. And you're here. Change the fucking channel or have an adult statement to make. Look at this person. Just keeps making. I'm changing the subject. This is my channel. It's my subject. Yeah, Chris, now I'm going to ban somebody who fucking has nothing better to do and nothing productive. I saw that, Judge. Well, somebody told me about it, and then I saw it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Judge. I am in 100% support of that. It should just be used for educational purposes because it's getting to where how much does the entertainment go, I mean, it's getting out of hand. And if they couldn't control their own invention, I guess, then the fact that they gave them immunity before it even really got big, it tells me that Google and these things, they knew already they were going to have some problems on their hands. But the Surgeon General and the whole country could do a lot more than that because I'm an adult But I do know that little kids and young adults and adults get their lives destroyed by social media. And people will say, well, go do something productive. But a lot of people use social media to do something productive. And then cocksuckers who want to like dictate if they can be on YouTube and use social media to have a web page and expand their business or whatever it is they're trying to do, that they think they get to pick and choose who the fuck they're going to harass. Well, no, you don't. You don't. You don't get to oppress everyone in the world uh, pertaining to your choice. And SG's been one of your fucking choices for a long time. And I'm watching Nini and his shit grow and grow. And it's scary because he's talking about Arabs, he's talking about Jews, and he's constantly hating on white women. And he's talking about, a war. That's what he's saying. Like, and I mean here, not ever. He's getting more and more violent, and he's living around people's elderly parents. He's talking about killing people's elderly parents, but people who want to defend him are talking about somebody showing his dead mother. Well, she's dead already, and this guy's threatening to kill people. Now, I'm not saying what was done was right. I don't think it's right at all. His deceased mother had nothing to do. Well, she does have a lot to do with it, but if you're going to do it, then do it when she's alive and contact his mom and say, hey, what the fuck's going on with your son here? Right? But if you're not, then they want to keep saying, SG, if you're not going to do anything. Look, well, how do you think he had? Just shut up. My name's the one in his community post. Nobody else's. Oh, Sharon's full name. So he can dox. He can dox, though. You know what I mean? And Munchie can dox, though. And SG doesn't dox, but gets accused of it consistently. Yeah. Look, it obvious is obvious. Armor all is armor all. And accountability goes for everyone. Like, what do they want me to take accountability? Anytime I've even removed a video that I felt was in poor taste, they clip it and record it and play it over and over again. So even when people do take accountability for fucking up or saying something, in poor taste, they play it over and over again. Amy had a whole live stream saying how my apology was fake. TH has had a whole live stream saying my apologies are disingenuous. Like, shut the fuck up. She lied and said she was on hospice with 6 months to live and was bleeding from her eyes and her ears. Everybody knows that. But it was okay because she was addicted then, and addicts lie. That was the justification they gave her. But they don't do that for Sharon. Now, Cindy hasn't even been on. Cindy and I aren't buddy buddy. Sharon and I aren't buddy buddy. No, I don't believe in prescription drugs. See, that's probably why you're the way you are, Munchie. Unfeeling and not knowing right from wrong because you're numb. Because you've bought into the prescription drug opioid crisis, which is a whole nother story. People don't need Xanax. All I'm saying is people just need to be kind. What's with the calling people names and stuff? See, Munchie? But you're just a pussy. Because look at the avatar. And that's a bad picture, Photoshop. So you're like, I gotta fucking try to destroy this woman for the last 4 years because she's been fighting cancer. I don't know her or anything, but I'm gonna make a play on the Munchausens, and I'm gonna put the worst picture Photoshop I can find and use it as the avatar. And everybody blows smoke up your ass because you dox everybody, but not in your own name, not as yourself, as me, apparently, I guess. So everybody else has to take the fucking rap for your pussy ass. Like, stop it. You don't get it both ways either, lady. You don't get to be against Nitty and then be against me too. But you stand for nothing, lady. You're nothing. I don't even know if you're a lady. I don't know what you are. So get your own avatar and your own name and then come talk to me. Hey, united we stand, divided we fall. Steel sharpens steel. Encouragement means everything. Be nice to people. Say nice things. If you don't like them, change the channel. United we stand, divided we fall. Peace, love, and tacos for all. Thank you for being here.